4 to register before March 31st. It's the Maggie King of the Grill competition at Progress Park St. Andrew. Gates open from 12 noon. Bring your appetite and stay tuned to this station for more details.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think of Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Rebecca Television Center 17-year-old Grenadian athlete Sarah Dowden demonstrated resilience and determination at the Carifta Swim Championships in the Bahamas following the passing of her father a day before she was scheduled to compete there. Despite this heartbreaking loss, Sarah pushed herself and secured a bronze medal in the competition. According to a regional news report on Saturday, March 30, Mr. Dowden collapsed in the stands at the Betty Kelly Kennan Swim Complex and received immediate medical assistance on site. He was transported to hospital where he passed away due to a pre-existing medical condition. In an emotional interview with ZNS News in the Bahamas following her race, Sarah expressed that she swam the 400-meter event in honor of her father with the aim of making him proud with her performance.
Working, training, put in to execute, and yeah, my father passed away, so I swam the race for him and I did my best. I feel like I made my family proud, my country proud, and that's my goal. You have to contain yourself, and you have to just swim and don't give up. Even when you feel tired, you have to continue and finish the race.
The Grenada Amateur Swimming Association, GASA, released a statement mourning the loss of Mr. Dowden, describing him as a dedicated father, husband, and supportive swim parent. The sudden and unexpected nature of his passing has deeply shocked his family and the entire swimming community. GASA, all along with officials in the Bahamas and Carifta, are actively providing support to Sarah, her family, and the entire team to ensure their well-being during this challenging period. Now, in a commendable display of efficiency and dedication, the Royal Grenada Police Force has been lauded for its role in reuniting a distraught mother with her missing son.
Just want to express our profound gratitude to the work, the diligent work of the Royal Grenada Police Force. Often we criticize the police, but when the police do good work, we should never forget to thank them and to tell them how much we appreciate them. Because of course, when we hear that knock at midnight, in the quiet of the night that we don't recognize, it's the police that we call, and it's the police that have this duty, this unenviable duty of maintaining the peace, and in a case like this, of assisting families in times of distress. So I wanted to just thank the police for the work they did in assisting the mother in finding her son. Thank you very much to the Commissioner and the officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force.
Attorney at Law Jerry Edwin, who played a crucial role in the search efforts, expressed gratitude to law enforcement for their swift actions in bringing about the safe return of young Isaac Toussaint, who was reported missing on Thursday. The child, who is a native of the United Kingdom, was safely returned to his mother on Sunday morning, 3 days after he was reported missing. His mother, Renee Toussaint, is now breathing a sigh of relief after being reunited with her son after a nerve-wracking disappearance from their apartment in St. Paul, St. George, where they were staying during their short period to the island. during their short visit to the island. According to attorney Edwin, the toddler was spotted in the company of his father Sean Donovan in Crowshoe, St. Andrew on Sunday morning by a plainclothes officer. Further interventions by the Royal Grenada Police Force resulted in the successful and safe return of the toddler to his mother. The Grenadians for Justice Committee is inviting all Grenadians in support of the people of Palestine to join them on Friday for a motorcade and rally from the National Stadium to Camahone Park. Christina John reports.
The Grenadian for Justice Committee has received the green light from the Commissioner of Police to host a motorcade and rally this Friday. That's according to Siddiqui Sylvester, one of the coordinators for the group. The parade will begin at the National Stadium and culminate at the Camahone Park, Monroe, St. George. Sylvester explained that this activity follows the decision taken by the International Court of Justice and the UN resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire on Israel's continued bombardment. He views this motorcade and rally as an opportunity to sensitize people on the reality happening in Palestine.
Mainly that to raise the awareness, because there's still people who don't seem to understand the severity of what is happening there and the need for people globally to at least say to whichever government or organization or whatever, that they need to take a stand against the genocide that is taking place. So it is mainly to raise the awareness and to ask individuals and groups to bring, that pressure on whosoever, so that we can all take whatever stand is necessary to end this carnage that is taking place in Palestine.
4 months ago, a letter presented to the U.S. Embassy by the group Grenadian for Justice for Palestine Committee was rejected. The group was asked to make their submission through the post. Sylvester was asked for an update.
It was done. I don't know what they did with it. At that time, of course, the U.S. Just ignored everything that, would have spoken to the genocide that is taking place in occupied Palestine. To date, of course, the U.S., they abstained recently from the resolution. And the resolution actually called for an immediate ceasefire. And that has not taken place. As I say, the whole question of hunger and thirst and deprivation continues.
Sylvester said that they will be supported by people from various religious organizations, private individuals, as well as people from the business community. However, everyone is welcomed to join the cause.
We would be leaving the National Stadium just after 2 p.m. We were hoping to get down to Camahone Park because we're going to be leaving in various tranches. In other words, all the motorcade will not leave at the same time. We hope that some vehicles, we're planning for some of the vehicles to leave just after 2, and then after a little while, some others will follow, so that at least the traffic would not be severely impacted going towards Camahone Park. So we have that arrangement with the police, and we intend to honor that arrangement on Friday. I'd like to let people know is that even if they can't make it to the motorcade, that we intend to, as I say, assemble at Camahone Park from about 4 p.m. until about 6 p.m. And we encourage everyone to come down there and to hear from the various presenters who would speak on the issue and who would bring messages from people across the globe.
Christina John, GBN News.
Well, it's Easter time and the kites are out. It's time for GBN ISAW. Stay with us.
Well, Our citizen journalist tonight submitted video footage of a unique kite which took flight over the Easter weekend. The kite took the form of a man on a bicycle, and his flying gave the appearance that the man was pedaling. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still ahead in network news, the care of autistic children placed under the microscope for World Autism Day. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Keeping up with the kids' growth spurts might mean it's time for a bigger fridge. Don't worry, at Quartz, we got you. Or maybe you're ready to turn your home entertainment up a notch? That means a larger TV and soundbar? We got you. Excited about making your new home feel more like you? We've got you. Need a better mattress for more restful sleep? We've got the size and comfort that's right for you. So shop today and pay later. Whatever you need, we've got you. Quartz, bringing value home.
Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You them massive dragon. You see that? About them now, them man make hard on them man. Me a 38 man. But you man 92. Yeah. You need the number one run man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the #1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools and appliances for all residential, commercial and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Network News, this story to report. The Ministry of Education is this year placing emphasis on helping parents to better care for children who may be autistic. Christina John is going to tell us about that.
Grenada joined the rest of the world in observing World Autism Awareness Day, recognized annually on April 2nd, to encourage member states of the United Nations to take measures to raise awareness about autistic individuals throughout the world. The theme this year, moving from surviving to thriving, autistic individuals share regional perspectives, goes beyond just raising awareness of autism. It emphasizes the importance of moving the conversation forward from simply understanding autism to creating an environment where autistic people can truly thrive. Judy All, Deputy Chief Education Officer in the Ministry of Education, who is responsible for special inclusive education, said what they have recognized is that parents lack the proper knowledge to deal with autistic children, hence the emphasis on educating parents this time around.
Yes, we realized that the parents needed to be supported more because we had complaints and parents would have shared with us that they're overwhelmed and they definitely don't know how to really manage in the home, how to cope, as well as how to assist the children effectively. And that's why one of our main areas of focus for this period is on building parent capacity. While we focus on the school and on the teachers, we believe that the home play an important part, and we need to empower the parents so that they can support the schools and support the teachers.
The Deputy Chief Education Officer said the observance of World Autism Awareness Day started off with a panel discussion with educators and the parents of persons with autism who were given an opportunity to share their experiences so others can learn from them. The focus is mainly on capacity building.
Level, so as a special education unit, we'll be visiting all of the preschools to get an idea as to the prevalence of special needs we have at that level, some of the challenges that our teachers are having, and we will be planning workshops and training sessions for our teachers to see how we can help them to support the children in their care.
Ms. Auld said they are seeing children who are on the spectrum, but who are also gifted and talented. They're encouraging the public to accept and support those persons and treat them as equals. One of the most recognized symbols of World Autism Awareness Day is the color blue. Many landmarks, buildings, and monuments around the world are illuminated with blue lights to raise awareness. Christelina John, GBN News.
Sports news up next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
Are you a VIP? Have you taken the necessary steps to safeguard your child's health? Let's get it right. Get your child on their vaccination schedule. Our national protection and coverage is our national priority. Our actions will impact Grenada's health and wellness. Let's make childhood immunization and vaccination number 1. I am Senator Jonathan Lacrette, and I am a VIP champion. Let's make all our children VIPs, vaccinated, immunized, and protected.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
All right. Good evening, sporting fans. The North American, Central American, and Caribbean Athletic Association, NACAC President Mike Sands, has lauded the Carifta Games as not only a competition, but also a springboard for the emergence of athletic stars within the region.
The
caliber of competition that comes from it, I mean, it tells you the level of competition. It's a world-class event compared to the World Junior Championship. But at the end of the day, our athletes look forward to this, and many stars are born. We're hoping some stars are born out of that. We can go down the gambit of athletes from its inception to the present. The stars that came out of this, your very own Karani James and others, as a very small example. And so it's a platform for the athletes to be introduced to the regional or to the area, if you will. And I think that is a motivation for them themselves, because you know once you make the Carifta stage, then the world is your stage.
He also highlighted the transformative impact the Carifta Games has on the lives of participating athletes.
The bigger Carifta grows, bigger comes its challenges. Right now we have some 600 plus athletes, I'm understanding thereabouts. When you look at officials and coaches and what have you not, we're talking about close to maybe 800 participants alone. That doesn't take into account the spectators, family and friends. For example, I can tell you that I noticed that Trinidad has a large contingent. I can tell you that the Bahamas has over 200 family and friends that are here. So there's a bigger picture than just a competition.
Acknowledging the challenges inherent in organizing such a major event, Sands extended his gratitude to the Grenada Athletic Association for its dedication and efforts in successfully hosting the 51st edition of the Carifta.
It's a Easter weekend. That alone brings its challenges. I mean, there's limited hotel accommodations. The cost is more. But at the end of the day, it's tradition that it's in the Easter weekend. And so very few countries have the capacity to host the event at one time because of what I just mentioned in terms of what it requires for accommodations in particular. And so at the end of the day, when you grow the sport, it means more participants, which means more accommodation capacity, and so therein lies the problem. But before I go any further, let me really say that I really am truly grateful for the Grenada Athletic Association for stepping up to the plate, for offering to host this event, and I'm even as equally grateful to the government of Grenada for supporting their bid to host events and all those sponsors and everybody else that came on board.
All right, so the region now shifts its attention to Trinidad and Tobago, which will host the 52nd edition of the Carifta Games in 2025. Grenada's presence in the local, regional and international spotlight during the recent Carifta Games has left Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell beaming with pride, despite the nation's placement in the medal count. We get more in this report.
Over the past 3 days, the Kenroy James Athletic Stadium hosted a vibrant display of athleticism, drawing athletes and sports enthusiasts from across the Caribbean. Preceding the event, Grenada underwent extensive preparations, reflecting the nation's commitment to excellence in sports. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell expressed his satisfaction with the outcome, acknowledging the efforts put forth by athletes and organizers alike.
I think they've all been well treated. I think we've been pretty good hosts. The track, I think everyone has complimented the new track. And obviously, I think there's even though there's obviously a healthy competition, I think the general feeling of unity, camaraderie. So we're very happy, and I think the people are happy.
In light of Grenada's performance, Prime Minister Mitchell affirmed his commitment to fostering a supportive environment for athletes in Grenada. He emphasized the importance of investing in youth development programs, infrastructure, and coaching initiatives to nurture the next generation of athletes.
I think first is to inspire the next generation of Grenadian athletes to dream big. We've produced some of the greatest athletes in the region. We have world champions, we have Olympic medal, gold, silver, bronze winners. So what we really want to do is inspire the next generation of Grenadians to dream big and to want to compete and succeed at international level. And Carifta is a starting place for that. This is a big crowd. You're under the lights. There's a lot of competition. You're competing with 28 different countries. So there's no better stage for building that foundation.
Prime Minister Mitchell noted that the Carifta Championship created an economic boost for the country and also provided the athletes with the opportunity to test themselves against the best in the region.
I mean, anytime you have an influx of people into the island, the economy obviously benefits from that. And outside of that, I think just the fact that people can come out, the vendors here, people are selling food, they're selling drinks. So obviously economic activity is taking place, and this is a big weekend weekend, it's Easter weekend, so I think just on a local level, obviously, it's something that we all benefit from.
As the spotlight fades on this year's event, Grenada athletes can take pride in their achievements and look ahead to future opportunities to shine on the global stage. Nisha Peters, GBN Sports.
Finally, in the sports news, the 51st Carifta Games held at the Karani James Athletic Stadium has come to an end, with Jamaica emerging as the dominant force after 3 days of intense competition, clinching the top spot in the medal count with a tally of 44 gold, 23 silver and 16 bronze medals. Jamaica reaffirmed its status as a powerhouse in regional athletics, following closely behind are the Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago, securing the second and third highest medal counts respectively. Grenada, while not at the forefront of the medal count, showcased commendable performances, securing a total of 14 medals, 1 gold, 6 silver and 7 bronze, placing the nation in the 7th position in the overall medal count. Despite facing stiff competition from nations like Guyana, Guadeloupe and the U.S. Virgin Islands, Grenadian athletes demonstrated resilience and determination throughout the games. Meanwhile, Trinidad and Tobago received the flag for hosting the next Carifta Games. George Comisiong is president of the National Association of Athletics Administrations of Trinidad and Tobago.
The main facility for track and field would be the Hazy Crawford Stadium. It is a facility that is 42 years old, but underwent major refurbishment last year. The only thing that wasn't touched was the track itself, and that is due to be relayed commencing July 1 this year. So we are more or less in a good place. I think we are firing on all pistons, and all things being equal, we will be able to have an exciting meet next year.
Additionally, Trinidad and Tobago will host the Carifta Aquatics Championships and Cycling Championships during the same Easter weekend in 2025. We wish them well. That's the sports news for now. Guyana's President, Dr. Irfan Ali, criticized developed countries for their hypocrisy when a BBC presenter questioned Guyana's commitment to mitigate climate change due to the country's aspirations for its oil reserves.
It is expected that there will be $150 billion worth of oil and gas extracted off your coast. That means, according to many experts, more than 2 billion tons of carbon emissions will come from your seabed, from those reserves, and be released into the atmosphere. I don't know if you as a head of state went to the COP in Dubai.
Let me stop you right there. Do you know that Guyana has a forest forever that is the size of England and Scotland combined? a forest that stores 19.5 gigatons of carbon, a forest that we have kept alive, a forest that we have kept alive.
Does that give you the right? Does that give you the right to release all of this carbon?
Does that give you the right to lecture us on climate change? I am going to lecture you on climate change because we have kept this forest alive that stores 19.5 gigatons of carbon that you enjoy, that the world enjoy, that you don't pay us for, that you don't value, that you don't see a value in, that the people of Guyana has kept alive. Guess what? We have the lowest deforestation rate in the world. And guess what? Even with our greatest exploration of the oil and gas resource we have now, we will still be net zero. Guyana will still be net zero. With all our exploration,
couple of points.
Still be net zero.
Powerful words, Mr. President.
I am not completed as yet. I am not finished as yet. I am just not finished as yet. Because this is the hypocrisy that exists in the world. The world in the last 50 years has lost 65% of all its biodiversity. We have kept our biodiversity. Are you valuing it? Are you ready to pay for it? When is the developed world going to pay for it? Or are you in the pockets? Are you in the pockets of those who have damaged the environment? Are you in the pockets? Are you and your system in the pockets of those who destroyed the environment through the Industrial Revolution and now lecturing us?
All right. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is calling on the Israeli government to carry out an investigation into the killing of aid workers. Al Jazeera has more.
People who are simply trying to help their fellow human beings are themselves at grave risk. We've spoken directly to the Israeli government about this particular incident. We've urged a swift, a thorough, and impartial investigation to understand exactly what happened.
Cyril, the CEO of World Central Kitchen, has issued a statement calling this a targeted attack. And I'll read to you from her statement saying, this is not only an attack against World Central Kitchen, this is an attack on humanitarian organizations showing up in the most dire of situations where food is being used as a weapon of war. This is unforgivable. The words from the CEO of the World Central Kitchen, which is a relatively new aid organization in Gaza, but it really made headlines and by making some bold moves, most notably constructing that jetty off of the coast and being the first organization to successfully deliver food aid from that maritime corridor. Some 200 metric tons of food were delivered in March, and it was in the midst of distributing this food that, according to the World Central Kitchen, that these 7 workers were killed in that Israeli military strike. They had just left a warehouse where they were moving some of this food, and we're also learning more about their identities. One of them was a dual U.S.-Canadian citizen.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Reminder of the headlines before we leave you. Bikers in mourning after 2 die in collision. President of Bikers Association addresses stunting guidelines following bike accident. Grenadians satisfied with Carifta team performance after team finishes with 14 medals. Congrats. Patrons up in arms over 4x400-meter relay mishap. Regionally, BBC journalists humbled by Guyana's president on climate change. Internationally, the U.S. urges Israel to investigate killing of aid workers in Gaza. Plus, in the sports news, Carifta Games serves as a springboard for regional talent. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Thank you for having chosen the newscast. See you soon. Goodbye.